Hello, this is XStarKillerX here. Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video and start of a new series which I'm hoping to get started on this channel called Yu-Gi-Oh Origins. In this series we will talk about a huge range of different stuff to do with Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe characters, monsters and the game itself, and discussing the background behind each of these and the story behind them all as well. So for this first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh Origins, we are going to be going over the broad range which is dual monsters and Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game itself. A long time ago in ancient Egypt, when the pyramids were young, ancient kings would play shadow games. They would use stone tablets engraved with monsters in great jewels, and the loser would be banished to the shadow realm. This, however, erupted into a great war that threatened to destroy the world as they knew it. However, a brave pharaoh stepped in and sealed the magic away, imprisoning the dark forces in the Millennium Items. We skip forward 3,000 years after the events in ancient Egypt to a man named Maximilian Pegasus, who used the idea from the ancient Egyptians to create duel monsters, or Yu-Gi-Oh to you and me. This craze spread and became the most popular game in the world, especially in the city of Domino. However, of course, this led to people using the games to reintroduce shadow games to the world. One of the best players in all of Yu-Gi-Oh is, of course, the man himself, Yugimoto, and throughout his journeys he faced a lot of different challenges and of course a lot of darkness along the way. However, over the years the game has developed through many different generations, from Duelist Kingdom, GX and the Duel Academy, and later heading on to Arc 5. So that's a quick history of Yu-Gi-Oh itself, and now let's move on to the trading card game. The Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, known as a Yu-Gi-Oh official card game, is a Japanese collectible card game developed and published by Konami. It is based on the fictional game of duel monsters, as previously discussed, created by manga artist Kazuki Takahashi, which is the main plot device during the majority of his popular manga franchise Yu-Gi-Oh, and its various anime adaptations and spin-off series. Up to now the game has sold over 40 billion cards worldwide. Rip trees. It all started back in 1998 with the first release of the first ever series called Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. This led, of course, to the first Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, which was held in Japan in 1999. These have been held every year since and are now being held all around the world. Over the years, Konami has gone on to produce 134 different Yu-Gi-Oh sets, which is unbelievable. This includes all of the main and subsets of the game as well as battle packs. That's a hell of a lot of cards! The game has developed a lot over the years, from starting off with just monsters, spells and traps. It has now developed to include fusions, ritual cards, XZs, synchros and of course pendulum summoning. And of course, who knows what the future holds? Could it be another card type perhaps? Only one thing is certain, Yu-Gi-Oh card game is here to stay and can only grow from here, and of course is in a special place in all of our hearts.